have you noticed gas prices and how low they've gotten? Seems like every time I go by a gas station, they're lower and lower. Heck, I was in California 2 weeks ago, and they were $3.09, $3.10. That's really low for out there. And in our area, they're really dropping like a rock, as they are around the country. What does it mean for our economy overall, and for us, say, for our shopping? I'm here to talk about all of that. Our financial strategist this morning is Clark Hodges. Good morning to you, Clark.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. What does it mean for the overall economy? I mean, I would imagine in certain states it might be a bad thing, like in Texas, for example, where they're generating a lot of energy.
Well, I think it's, the oil prices coming down, the West Texas crude, that can send a little bit of fear, trepidation into the economy in a state like Texas, because you never know how low it could go and what that might mean for future drilling or the halting of current drilling rigs. But from the standpoint of the American economy, and especially this time of year with Christmas sales,
right,
it really is a tax cut almost for most people, because there's more money in your pocket at the end of the month because you're not paying as much for gasoline. And really it affects almost every single family out there in some way, shape, or form. So it's really one of those things where it gives the American consumer a reason to smile, and when they're happy, they usually spend money.
Yeah, was that reflected in Black Friday, or are some of those numbers a little skewed because of now the big Thursday night Thanksgiving evening shopping spree?
Well, I think that Black Friday in general would have been good without the dip in gasoline prices. In my house, it was real good because my wife got up and took my daughter, and they went out at 4 a.m. and started doing deals. And
wow.
And they're still on cloud nine from it. But I think it would have been good anyway, and I bet you that some of the numbers come out that it was a little bit better. Now, having said that, the real growth is in this Cyber Monday, which is today. And every year, more and more people are doing the online shopping than the store shopping. And I've gotten myself where I'm basically doing all online shopping for things that I buy. So
right.
I think that's the real number to look at today, after today, is how good was Cyber Monday.
Are the analysts projecting that it's all going to be better? I mean, in part,
yes,
putting in gas prices and the economy getting better.
Yes, the economy getting better slowly, but the Christmas sales, I've seen numbers north of 4% growth from year over year. So that's a real good growth percentage, and I think gasoline prices have a lot to do with that.
Yeah, well, we've also had better employment numbers. I guess that would factor into this too.
For sure. If you're employed, you've seen a little bit of steady income in the last few months or last year. You feel good about your situation. Maybe you can even go out and put a little something on a credit card, knowing that you can pay the bill next month or the month after. And obviously, the stock market where it's at, and you get a statement in the mail and you see how your 401k is doing, the stock market's at all-time highs, so that can't hurt the mood of the consumer either.
Yeah, unless you're investing in some oil stocks, I guess you're probably in pretty good shape, huh?
Well, hopefully everybody's diversified into a good mutual fund, and they get a little bit of oil, but they also get a little bit of the good stuff that keeps you diversified and keeps you sane, really.
Yeah, you got that right. Hey, Clark, thanks for spending some time with us this morning. We do appreciate it.